Hi, I'm Nalamli Adadi. On behalf of Mimie Crime Ministries, we found ourselves here in the Eastern region, Nuaso to be precise. This is Nectar Orphanage, and we are here with an interesting story. We'd first like to meet Miss Rebecca Nomo. Rebecca, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Please tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Nomo, and I'm the founder of Awisi Foundation. I am a woman who is very passionate about orphans and underprivileged children in society.
Can you tell us a little about yourself and how it was growing up as an orphan here in this orphanage?
Growing up here was filled with mixed emotions. There were days where there was a longing for family and belonging and answers, like, why do I have to be here? It was a place where I learned about compassion and hope. And it also gave me so much encouragement to be where I am today.
So who or what gave you that hope?
That would be my mom. And when I say my mom, that's the mother of the orphanage, Miss Frederica Akusia Ekufu. She's my hero. I always say that because that woman is just something else. Like, through her, I learned that family is not just blood. It's who loves you and who you love and who truly cares for you. Also, the founder of this orphanage, Reverend Felix, the late Reverend Felix Anyaso. And there was this volunteer we had way back called Daniel Tan, who sponsored my education through uni. So I think I owe it to those three people, especially my mom.
Great. What lessons or values have you learned that has shaped who you are today?
I think the importance of empathy and compassion and love, to be precise. All this I learned from my mom, like I always say, because you should see how she is with us. This place feels more like a home to me than a school, because I've gone to boarding school, so I know how the system is. But this is more home. And she brought us up to love each other and grow up together as a family. So, wait, did I answer the question?
You did. You feel you fit well in mommy's shoes?
Not exactly mommy's shoes, because mommy is mommy. But it's also a humbling and emotional experience for me, because, coming here all the time and walking through the same corridors that we used to play, we used to cry, we used to laugh and everything. So it's a bit of
mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings. Yeah. Like, I can't believe I'm here now to do this, because those times it didn't feel like there's more to this. But now I see there is.
So Awisi Foundation, tell us a bit about Awisi Foundation.
I started Awisi Foundation after I moved out of here to basically help run it, like give back, and also to help others in society, other underprivileged people in society. Because I remember some of the experiences we had here where there were times we didn't have food, we didn't have clothes, we lacked basic needs. But through Awisi Foundation and the power of social media, I'm able to get funds and volunteers to even come and help out. So,
would you say a personal experience you had in the past has helped you to lead this orphanage or this ministry?
Yes, because I've walked through their shoes, so I know how it feels to grow up here as an orphan. And the caretakers could do as much as they can, right, for us. But there were days when we still feel like you lack love or you lack certain things. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And even though they are doing their best. So for me, it's more about giving as much love as I can to the kids, making them feel like they belong. And this doesn't define them,
Did you ever feel stigmatized in boarding school?
Yes, not that much, but yeah, kind of. Because I remember back in Kobo Girls, I don't want to mention the person's name, but one of our classmates was telling other people that oh, like Rebecca, oh, this girl, she grew up in an orphanage home, and then I don't know if she thought it would get to me. Like, for me, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, this is where I grew up. It's not a big deal. But she was saying it to sort of make it sound like, oh, this girl, she grew up in an orphanage home, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Do you think that lesson will help you impact the less privileged today?
Yes, because I think me personally, it doesn't really matter that I grew up here. For me, it's the outcome of things now. Like, I grew up in an orphanage home, but now I have my day job. I could live on my own. I could provide for myself. So the end justify the means, they say. So it really doesn't matter.
So back to the orphanage. Okay. We have how many children here? What is a typical day like for them?
We have 30 kids at the moment. Typical day, waking bell 4:30, have morning devotion. We sweep, get ready for school, come home for lunch. After school, the usual play activities. And then in the evening prep, then we sleep.
So aside of that, how do the children feel cared for, loved, or valued?
We try as much as possible to make everyone feel like they belong and loved. During morning devotions, after everything, Auntie talks to us individually. I mean, to the kids. Why do I keep saying us? To the kids.
You've been there. It's
and then they ask whether there's been any complaints, and that's where we solve it. Everyone apologizes, and then we move on. So yeah.
All right.
Typical morning devotion.
Okay. So aside of the internal issues that you have, has the orphanage ever experienced an external issue where you've had to come in to resolve?
External issues?
Like with social welfare, with the community? No. Great. What are some of the challenges you face as an institution?
Sometimes, like the basic needs, like food, logistics, fees, stationaries. I think just like most homes, the basic needs for the kids. So please bring more food.
So looking back, when you were here as I don't want to use the word inmate, but you were a member of this household. Today you are heading the household. What do you think you lacked at the time, which you can make better today?
I think there can be more focus on mental health, because typical African home, it's mostly about food and the other things that I talk about that we need. But I think there's also the mental part that's, even me as an adult, there's certain things that I had to consciously try and outgrow, because then it's like, am I not enough? Like, or stuff like that, like the mental bits of it. I think it's very important.
Great. You're right. Very important. People have a lot of perceptions about
orphans.
Orphans, We came in here, and typically you will think that they look scrawny, they look dejected, they are not happy. Mm-hmm. But on the contrary, they look very well cared for.
Yeah.
They look happy. And I'm looking through to see if I can find anyone who fits the status of evil.
Yes.
Exactly.
Even personally, I get that a lot, where I tell people I grew up in an orphanage home, and they're like, oh, you don't look like an orphan. I'm like, how am I supposed to look like? But I think what people need to understand is that orphans are just kids that have gone through deep loss, and we need more love than pity.
Mm-hmm. Can you share how we can reach out to Nectar Home in case somebody wants to be of help?
If anyone would like to partner with us or go through this journey with us, you can reach us on social media at Awisi Foundation, or email us at hello@awisifoundation.org. We also have a website, www.awisifoundation.org.
Okay. So one last thing, we have World Orphans Day just around the corner. What message would you like to send out there?
To every orphan, I say this from my heart. You are not alone. Your beginnings does not define your ending. You are loved, you matter, and you have the power to rise above the circumstances. Keep dreaming, keep believing, because your story is still being written, and it will be beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Rebecca.